It's now my great pleasure to introduce our moderator tonight. He's a journalist and historian, the head of the Tricontinental Institute for Social Research, based here in the Valley in Northampton, and the author and editor of over 30 books, including Letters to Palestine, Writers Respond to War and Occupation. Please welcome the amazing Vijay Prashad.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm so glad to be here this evening with you. Before we talk about our event, I'd like to say a few words about the situation in Palestine. For 6 decades, the people of Palestine have been denied rights of statehood and rights of citizenship. They have been reduced by the cruelty of history to being refugees and an occupied people. The promise of a two-state solution is now largely eviscerated. Settlements in the West Bank, the attrition of East Jerusalem, and the incarceration of Gaza, which is being bombed today, have made any Palestinian state on these territories impossible. Israel's Benjamin Netanyahu has talked about the full-scale annexation of the West Bank. That's the contempt shown by the Israeli state toward the two-state solution. The Israeli state wants a three-state solution to expel Palestinians to the 3 states of Jordan, Lebanon, and Egypt. This is intolerable. A one-state solution, the position with the most possibility, is rejected by the Israeli state and large sections of Israeli society on the basis that it would no longer permit the existence of a Jewish state. Palestinians would be a near majority, and such democracy would be unacceptable in an ethno-nationalist state. So what Israel is saying is that it is content with being an apartheid state, the annexation of 5 million Palestinians in the occupied territory who will become second-class citizens inside Greater Israel. That is apartheid, as a United Nations report noted 2 years ago. It is a situation we are confronted with. It is a situation encouraged by the United States government, the government of the land on which we will meet this evening. And yet, even with US complicity in an apartheid situation, no discussion is permitted. If you offer anything less than the annexationist logic of the Israeli state, your speech is disallowed. This event almost did not happen. We, the panelists, were charged in a malicious lawsuit with having, as they said, a publicly known reputation for being anti-Semitic and or supporting known anti-Semites. What is the evidence for this dangerous claim, which maligns our reputations? Thanks to Jewish Voice for Peace and Rachel Weber, we began a slight journey away from such maliciousness. This kind of maliciousness is faced every day by US Representatives Ilham Omar and Rashida Tlaib. It is what is faced daily by Roger Waters, by Dave Zirin, by Marc Lamont Hill, by Linda Sarsour, and to a much less degree by me. It is what we come here to denounce. We are not backing down. We are not backing down. No way. Not when the stakes are so high for the Palestinian people, who should be the focus of this discussion. This conversation should not be about free speech. This discussion should be about the existence of an apartheid situation in West Asia. It should be about the demise of the two-state solution and the emergence of the apartheid state. That should be the focus of the conversation. But it is not. It is about silence. It is about fear. But we are not backing down. We will not be silenced. We will speak of Palestine and amplify the Palestinian voices that seek an exit from apartheid. So there it is. This is where we stand.